The Grizzlies look to take charge at the FedEx Forum, and we're going to bring it to you live from Memphis, Tennessee. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. For the Denver Nuggets, they come in off that loss to the Dallas Mavericks. What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
Now here's Johnson. Inside. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Look, when Porzingis has it there, there's not much you can do defensively.
Back to Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And the dunk by Jackson.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Shepard with the ball. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Off target from three-point range.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Now here's Jackson. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
Here's Porzingis. Grizzlies making the shot. Shot by Gordon, wide open. And he's good on the three ball.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple. And I like how Shepard keeps things simple. When he notices someone on his team is open, he is more than happy to move the ball.
Now, here's Johnson. Driving the lane. Great D that time from Adebayo.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I was able to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies. I asked him about what could tip the balance in their favor tonight. He said, quote, when Kristaps Porzingis is operating at a high level, it opens up their entire offense. The key for us is to keep Porzingis from having a major impact. If we can do that, it'll be our game to win. Kevin?
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Here's Shepard. He has yet to score. Offline with his three. Here's Johnson. And Johnson with the stop.
I'd say he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. The Nuggets shooting their first free throw of the game here. To the right side. Outside Jackson. Adebayo the screen. To the inside. And Adebayo throws it down.
This is how Adebayo typically gets his points. Off the roll, off the lob, or off the glass.
Johnson surveying the floor. Again, the Nuggets score.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
There's 38 seconds left to play here in the first. Outside Jackson. 5 to shoot. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. Over Porzingis. Porzingis with the block.
Big time rejection from Porzingis. You must be careful trying to shoot when he's lurking nearby.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isola. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Denver in the lead. And here is Johnson. He has 7. To the paint. Here's Watson. Grizzlies with the rebound. Bryant right side. With 2 seconds left. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Nuggets ahead, leading by a point. Live from the FedEx Forum. You're what? And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've been watching, guys, with the Nuggets, what are you seeing out there?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
6 changes of the lead here.
Both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Pass to Solon, and the shot goes in. Solon's got the lead back up to 1 now for the Grizzlies.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Makes it off the glass. Cowens has got his first points in this one.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Pass to Campbell. Out left to the wing. To the wing on the left. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's on Mike Bibby.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Bibby. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
Here's Reddish. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Back to Camby. Shot clock at 6. Drives to the hoop. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
They get a hand on it. And oh, here we go with Wallace. Nobody back. And the jump by Wallace.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2-point, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
It's up a 3. Can be no luck. There's 1:59 left now here in the second. Launches it. The shot by Collins, no good. And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isola. As now we'll give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Both teams deciding to change it up. Memphis with the ball. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That sets in motion a 4-game road trip for them. Pass to Bryant. Adebayo the screen. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. Adebayo's got 8.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Now Watson. 3-pointer. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. .104 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Shepard. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Here's Johnson. That one goes. Count it. 9 points in the game so far.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
And it's Bryant in the corner. Driving to the basket. Loses his grip and misses the dunk. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. Trailing by 2. To the middle. Like at 6. Porzingis can't hit. And a deep 3 from Bryant. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Grizzlies lead by 2. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks. In an era of title or bust thinking, it's noteworthy that the grit and grind Grizzlies of the 2010s are properly celebrated. While they never made it past the Western Conference Finals, their physical style, built around Zach Randolph, Marc Gasol, Tony Allen, and Mike Conley, built a lasting legacy in Memphis. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. The Nuggets trail. Now here's Johnson. Outside, Porzingis with the lead. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Now Shepard. Outside, Adebayo. 5 on the clock. Buries the long-range jumper. Adebayo's got the lead up to 5 now for the Grizzlies. Johnson outside. Watson the screen. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Fast break Memphis. And the Grizzlies another 3.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Johnson attacking. And it's Johnson with the jam.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Here's Johnson. 11 points in the game. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Porzingis can't hit.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Outside, Odom. Shot clock at 5. Stolen by Gordon. Aja Bell on the wing. No scoring in this one. Pass to Watson. On the wing, Johnson. Driving in. Rebounded by Jackson. Now the Grizzlies with it. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. The kick out to Odom. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
He tried to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least, about a week.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trey Johnson. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. There's the drive. Jackson has the open look. Sinks the triple. Jackson's got his third bucket of the night.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Johnson with it. He's got 11. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. No one near Shepard as he lets it go. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up. And so tenacious on the attack. Love seeing Bibby take the initiative on offense.
Pass to Salon. That three off the mark. Denver calls timeout. The Grizzlies making a switch here. The Nuggets trail by 10. Here's Bibby going inside, and he banks in the layup. Bibby's got 8 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And Reddish with the slam.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Bibby with the buckets. Bibby's got 6 in the quarter.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
And here's Reddish. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Salon. Wells with the steal. Here's Cowens. Lays it up off the glass. Cowens has got his second bucket of the game to go. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Grizzlies. They lead by 6. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Denver. 6-point game. Down low, it's deflected. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
It's been an interesting journey for D'Angelo Russell. He's had multiple stints with the Lakers and Nets, Richard.
Yeah, before turning 30. That's a pretty rare occurrence. He's already been traded a few times, but give D'Lo credit. He is a professional and rolls with him.
And yes, it's good. And that's 13 points for Trey Johnson.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Pass to Salon. And it's Memphis with another.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Timeout called. Nuggets. sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I was able to listen in on what Denver's coach was going over with his team. He was very encouraging with his guys, saying to them, we are still in this one. Don't give up right now. Get out there and let's grab this lead from them. Guys, let's see if the intensity picks up here.
Thank you, Allie.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Deflects the pass. Pass to Johnson. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. It's good.
Inside, Porzingis can pretty much take what he wants. He's just too tall.
To the middle. Inside shot. Adebayo goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Porzingis.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one. But look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Out to Porzingis. And the foul on Cam Reddish. That's his first foul. The Grizzlies making a change here. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Thompson can't connect from long distance.
He hit 1-3 in the first half, but he hasn't had anything since.
Jackson with the screen. Now Adebayo. Uncovered. Sinks the big jumper.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And good that time.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Driving inside. Porzingis with the block.
The ridiculous reach of Porzingis. There is no way he was letting that through.
Had the space there, but it's offline. The Nuggets trailed by 8. Screen by Porzingis. Johnson. He finishes with a one-handed dunk.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Now, Adebayo. Just 5 to shoot. Rips it down with 2 hands.
And it's been an efficient game for Adebayo. He's done a nice job finding the holes in the defense.
And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Adebayo the screen. Tries from 7. Gordon with the rebound. Here's Denver now. High post Johnson. Got it to go off the glass. Outside Jackson. Here's Adebayo. Pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
And how about Adebayo kicking it into high gear offensively?
Screen by Porzingis. Johnson outside. And there's the dunk.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop. He's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now, Adebayo. Creamed from outside.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And so the Grizzlies take the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponents.
And that's going to do it.